Alright, we're going to open another pack of Journey into Nyx. And I'll let you know what I would be first picking out of said pack. Alright, so first we got a Rotted Hulk, 2/5 for 4 mana. And we have Hubris, it's 2 mana to return target creature and all auroras attached to owner's hands. Really good against bestow creatures and Constellation if they're using enchantments and such to trigger those that are attached to creatures, obviously. Pensive Minotaur, 3 mana for a basic 2/3 Minotaur. Good in a Minotaur deck. Crowan Mastiff, 4 mana for a 2/2. And if you tap one and tap it, you get to tap a target creature. This is very good. It can hold down large creatures very easily. Nature's Panoply, 1 mana with Strive of 3. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creatures. This can be really good. Trigger Heroic and things like that. And its Strive is pretty good. Nyx Infusion, enchant creature. If it's an enchanted creature, if it's an enchantment, it gets +2/+2. Otherwise, it gets -2/-2. Good for both pumping your creatures if they're enchantments, or you know, locking down your opponent's creatures if they're not. That -2/-2 ability. Blade Tusk Boar, 4 mana for a 3/2 with Intimidate. This card is really good if you're going to go in red. That Intimidate is awesome. Alright, Dreadbringer Lampheads, 5 mana for a 4/2 Constellation. Get Intimidate until end of turn, not bad. Supply Line Cranes, another really good card. 5 mana for a 2/4 flying, and you get to put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature. So 5 mana really for a 3/5, or you're pumping something bigger. That is great. Thassa's Devour, 5 mana for a 2/6. You get to mill your opponent 2 cards. So that's pretty good. Crystalline Nautilus, 3 mana for 4/4, and then whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. One thing that's fun to do is put this on your opponent's creatures, target it with a spell, then that creature gets sacrificed, and then you get your 4/4 back on your side, and then it dies to if it gets targeted or whatever. But still, it's one way to get rid of their huge creatures. Alright, Mogis Warhound, 2 mana for a 2/2. Attacks each turn if able. This is pretty good. Triggers Heroic, it makes things bigger. Attacking each turn and able can be a problem, but if you're going to run it in a red deck, you're going to want it in a Heroic or a aggro deck, and this you're going to be attacking anyway, so it's just good to pump. Alright, Spiresvine, another pretty good card. 4/1, blocks each turn if fabled, enchanted for 5. This is really good if you can get it enchanted onto a creature, because then you can just pump that creature and attack with it and not even have to worry about the blocking if it's able. Alright, and the rare is Master of the Feast. I like this card. 3 mana for 5/5. True, it allows your opponent to draw a card at the beginning of their upkeep, but at that point in time, it's only, 4 hits with this sucker till they're dead. Plus, you'll probably, if you run this card, you want to have a lot of little creatures too that just aggro them out as fast as possible, and so they're not going to be able to find anything, find anything to deal with it. But this pack has a lot of good stuff. This one's really good. Spiresvine, the Mogis Warhound, Blade Tusk Boar, Supply Line Cranes, the Crowan Mastiff, Nyx Infusion. Yeah, but I would definitely stick with this guy just because he's a big baddie bomb and he's pretty awesome. I like him. So let me know what you think of this pack and which one you would first pick. Like this video and subscribe for more.